So now we have an amazing piece of news. This is a piece of news that I wish it came out during Halloween in July. I'm super hyped about this, and the reason why is, funnily enough, I was supposed to do a review of the first anime, Boogiepop Phantom, during Halloween in July. But as the saying goes, with us anyway, something went wrong. Something went wrong. I forgot. I think it was just being overworked doing stuff for those guys' play and the Keikaku corners. It was a lot. It was a hell of a lot. It was way too much to do. Couldn't get those reviews out. I'll either get the Boogiepop review. Now you guys are getting the scoop. I'll either get the Boogiepop and Apocalypse review on our TG Productions YouTube channel either by October or, before October, sometime in the in-between. I just have to actually sit down and watch the anime. That's how swamped I was. I couldn't even watch the anime. Anyway, but here's the new news. Boogiepop and Others TV anime will be premiering in January. Now, Tristan has no idea what the fuck this is. He's pretty much sitting there like, Boogie, what the fuck? And others? And there's others. He's really confused. For me, I'm hyped because I saw this anime a while ago. It might have been when we were in high school, actually. So this was a while ago, and I got the DVDs from Right Stuff, not maybe within the last, 3-4 years. Really happy about that purchase. I hope they're still in print. If you want to get the light novels, Seven Seas, who actually licensed it in the U.S., they're actually they're reprinting them back along with the new volumes in October. So that's really cool. And I'll just read their description of it because really I could describe the show as well, but I think this actually describes the show very well. There is an urban legend that children tell one another about a Shinigami a god of death. They don't call it, I forgot what they call it in the English dub, but they don't use god of death. I forgot what they use. That can release people from the pain that they may be suffering. They might have actually said an angel of death. This angel of death has a name, Boogiepop. And the legends are real, Boogiepop is real. When a rash of disappearances involving female students breaks out at Shinyo Academy, the police and faculty assume that they just have a bunch of runaways on their hands. But Nagi Kirima knows better. Something mysterious and foul is afoot. Is it Boogiepop or something more sinister? Now here's the funny thing, right? So when you hear them name Boogiepop, you're like, that sounds silly. But hearing a Japanese accent go, Boogiepop Phantom is freaky as hell.
They make you dance until you die.
Sure. It's like that Star Wars Kinect game. See, because he's making fun of my things, I'm making fun of his. So
That was low. That was low. How dare you?
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure that's how it happened to Han. He did the Han Solo, and then he died.
Never speak to me and my cat again.
Never speak to me. Did you pick her up and put her in front of the camera?
No,
never speak.
She's asleep.
Oh, okay.
She didn't hear your foul comparison.
That's good. That's good. You've saved her ears. But Boogiepop is actually very interesting. Boogiepop Phantom is an interesting show. I don't know much about Boogiepop and Others, but I'm pretty sure that's based off of a light novel or another manga that was released that I actually might have on my shelf that I read years ago. I don't have the light novels, but I might have I have the manga on my shelf, so I might run over to get them before we actually end this clip. But for those of you listening to the podcast, it won't mean anything to you. But anyway, what matters is that you know what? I'm going to get it right now. Tristan, talk about how interesting this sounds to you, or if this sounds weird to you. Like, now that you've heard me reading the actual description, the summary of the show, at least the original, what is your take on Boogiepop and the Boogiepop universe? Remember, I won't be able to hear any of it, so you can also just shit on me for a few minutes. I'll be right back, everybody.
See, now he has me tempted. I want to do this, but I'll just do my job. To me, jokingly, it kind of sounds like Ryuk called up his cousin and be like, hey, you bored too? Yeah, let's go to the world of the living and fuck shit up. No, but in all seriousness, I like the idea of Shinigami coming into the real world. This would be interesting to watch as a Halloween thing, so Matt expects me to be shitting on him right now, but I would actually consider sitting down and watching this with him for a Halloween thing. But he won't know any of that because he's only just coming back now. So it's just between you and me. It's okay. Matt?
What was that? I thought I heard you say something, and I slowly put on my headphones like I'm gonna catch him saying some shit. I'm gonna catch him saying some shit. What did you say? What has he been saying about me, everybody?
You'll find out in post.
Oh, fucking great. Anyway, I don't have what I thought I have, but I do have 2 volumes of Boogiepop Doesn't Laugh, which, from the back of it, who am I? My name is Boogiepop. And there's an urban legend. Actually, it's funny. They took the actual back of this manga for the Uncover the Mysteries of Shinyo Academy and piece together the true order of disturbing events in the first volume of this unforgettable prelude to the hit anime series Boogiepop Phantom, featuring all new scenes not found in the Boogiepop and Others novel. Right, it was a novel. Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure Boogiepop and Others was a movie. I'm not going to get up and get it. It was released with the anime that I got. So the movie Boogiepop and Others was like a live-action adaptation. And it ties in, not super loosely, relatively close to the actual anime. By the way, that was a great shot. Nobody saw that, but I threw them on my couch, and the other couch, and they didn't like fall or anything. They just both slid. It was amazing. I'm amazing. Anyway, something that I shouldn't do, though, is I shouldn't get up, because I got up and I thought I almost fell. I don't think you guys saw it on camera. Well, I nearly tripped on my phone.
Wow.
But you don't do that with vertigo. Anyway, so the point, though, is that does this actually, did you talk about if this interests you at all? Did you actually do that? Okay. Okay. I'll say that it interests me only because this was, or did he? This is another one of those, like, One Punch Man things where I didn't expect it. Like, it came, same thing with, like, Attack on Titan Season 2. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
Oh, like JoJo Part 5. I'll say this much about, like, maybe there's rumors on Japanese sites that we don't know about.
Probably.
But
yeah.
For us, on the U.S. side, it's just a complete fucking shock.
We're in the dark.
Like, we're in the dark, and also out of nowhere, it's like, by the way, also I should note, Tristan, another thing, too, you should realize, Boogiepop Phantom came out, if I remember correctly, I'll look it up right now, but it came out in the year 2000 or 2001.
Yeah, it says 2000, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. This came out 18 years ago, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, they're like, by the way, January 2019, we'll be doing some more Boogiepop. What?
Right.
What? That's insane.
Right.
Also, we should note that, let's see here, Shingo Natsume, who apparently worked on One Punch Man, both seasons of Space Dandy, and something called ACCA 13 Territory Inspection Department, totally, is directing the new anime at Madhouse. I thought Madhouse did the original as well, not too sure.
Madhouse previously animated Boogiepop, the light novel series, into a 2000 television anime.
Awesome. And Tomohiro Suzuki, who's worked on One Punch Man. I love that I mentioned One Punch Man. He's actually worked on that as well. Tiger and Bunny, and also the Inspection Department anime, is writing and supervising the series scripts. And Hidehiko Sawada, the key animator for
One Punch Man
and Redline, is designing the characters.
Great teams. So.
Oh, yeah, of course. And the musician Kensuke Ushio for A Silent Voice, Devilman Crybaby, and Liz and the Blue Bird. Although I would love Devilman Cryberry, I don't know what that is composing the music. So yeah, I think I'm just so interested because, again, it's just one of those things where you're like, okay, so that's in the past, that happened once, and there's some other media for it, and that's that. It felt like a dead show.
Mm.
Like, nothing wrong with it, it's just, you know, it's dead. It happened, it had its thing, and it was fun. It was kind of like how, this was years ago, of course, but like how once Trigun did its run, everyone was like, oh, Trigun's fun, and there's some manga for it, okay, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I forgot what year it was like Trigun the movie. Right. And people were like, sorry? Excuse me? Sorry? Excuse me?
Sorry?
You know, sorry? Excuse me? And then that came out. So same thing with like Hellsing Ultimate. Like there's just certain, although Hellsing Ultimate was actually a bit closer, I think, than Trigun and its movie. And some of this other stuff that we're talking about. So it's one of those things where you think the show's gone. You've accepted it. You've gone, okay. It was fun. It was weird. Because it gets to some weird, like, government conspiracy territory. Not going to say what exactly. It just gets to some really weird stuff. And, yeah, I was a huge fan of it, and I hope we can get some more info, and maybe we can even talk about it on the podcast in the future.
Yes.